Hey guys, it's Sunday morning, about 8 o'clock, and I'm still living, the 4th of July weekend with my American flag shirt here. I hope you guys had a good weekend and you were able to relax a little bit. Sounds like you all had a pretty healthy start on your quizzes for Julie and Mary and John and Garrett's classes. And you all have done great, of course, in my code class. I graded code discussion post 1 already because everybody did what was expected of them. And certainly if you want to continue your discussion posts with each other, feel free to. You don't have to, but you've satisfied the requirements. So but having said that, so ordinances are interesting, right? So I've worked for municipality law enforcement agencies since I started. So I worked out in Williston, and then I worked for the city of Atlanta Lakes, and then the city of White Bear Lake. And I can count on one hand how many times I've cited somebody under an ordinance violation. I've never arrested anybody on an ordinance violation. We can, it usually is a misdemeanor. So you can, there's a problem a little bit, or there's a consequence with arresting people for an ordinance violation. It had better be a real, say, quality of life issue, and probably a continual, perennial issue that you're arresting somebody for. If they're not cleaning up their yard, say they have 15 cars on jacks in their front yard, you've issued them citations for the ordinance violation on multiple occasions, and they're just not doing anything about it. Potentially that could be something you could work with. Dog at large, maybe. They continually let their dog off their lead. Without controlling it, it goes and bites somebody, and then it bites a dog, and then it bites a person. Maybe after a while you decide, let's see, I'm crooked here. After a while you decide to maybe arrest them or issue citation and then arrest them. I just don't see how, as state troopers, you're going to be dealing with ordinances that often. I wanted to start the class at least to talk about them because you need to know it for post and whatever. And then also just to know that, sometimes when there's something wrong, say you're patrolling a city out, in outstate Minnesota, and something's happening and you can't find the statute that fits it. Maybe there's an ordinance that fits it. And so it's just another option to look for when trying to solve some community problems. So with that, I'll probably let you go. Monday we meet. Tomorrow I'll try to be there maybe between 1:30 and 1:45 maybe, just to get a little early start. If I'm not, it only means that I'm got busy at work or something. So I'll try to be there a little bit early. We're in code. To be honest, here let me look it up. I have my syllabus right behind the phone here, so I'm gonna look it up. Looks like we're going to talk about use of force and use of deadly force. We're going to talk about traffic stops, speeding violations, driver's license violations, equipment violations, and fleeing. And then, of course, the discussion board assignment for next week was released this morning, so you can always start on that. With that, I'm going to let you go. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. Try to relax. If you're all caught up with your assignments, then give yourself a much-deserved break. It's been a pleasure meeting you this week. Look forward to the next 7 weeks. Take care.